2 days later, Jungkook woke up from his sleep when he heard a noise coming from the kitchen. Jungkook closed to sleep in the living room because he didn't want Tae to feel uncomfortable with him. He saw Tae making breakfast. He looked at the clock and the time was 7 a.m. He doesn't usually wake up that late. He approached Tae with his messy hair. Jackie, why didn't you wake up me, Tae? I just want breakfast. I can make it myself. After breakfast, I take you to the campus. Tae, are you happy to be my driver? Can you relax at home? Don't bother yourself. He took his sandwich and left, leaving the messy kitchen. After the incidents that night, Minho was difficult to contact. He also didn't pick up Tae anymore. Tae didn't see him on campus, either did Jenny. But that day when he arrived at the campus, he saw Jenny walk into the building and soon Minho was walking behind her. Tae ran to meet Minho, but when he entered the building, he saw Minho kiss Jenny on cheek and let Jenny into her class. Minho turned around and saw Tae, but he didn't appear him. Instead, he went to his class, ignoring Tae. Just like that, Tae walked over to Minho, his classroom, and made a lot of eyes on him. Tae, Minho, I want to talk to you. Minho, talk about me? What? I don't think here anyone to talk about. Minho glared at him. We have a lot of explain. I am not interested in hearing that. At that time, Yoongi and Hoseok Namjoon were nearby. They just watched Minho and Tae gulping. Tae, Minho, please, enough. Tae. If you prefer to be taken by an old man like him, then I won't hold you back. Do it. Minho got up from his chair and walked out of the classroom. Many people there were surprised to hear Minho words, including Yoongi and Tae themselves. Tae, when Yoongi wanted to approach Tae, Tae just took a step back. Don't, I'm fine. Yoongi saw tears running down Tae's cheeks and Tae ran out of his class. He felt very hurt when he heard Minho word to him. When he ran out of, accidentally bumped into Jimin, and of course Jimin, who saw him crying, immediately asked him, Tae, what happened? Why are you crying, Jimin? You are right, Jimin. They hugged Jimin tightly while crying. Come with me, Jimin took Tae to the cafeteria. They sat there and Jimin gave him hot tea to calm him down. Jimin, hey, tell me what's wrong with you. Minho cheated on me. I saw him kissing Jenny on her cheek, but Jimin, Tae what? Jimin, I don't want to see you like this. Doesn't it hurt you so much? You know he cheated on you and you let him do that just because you love him. Is that fair, Jimin? But he's like this because he misunderstood me. He thought me and Jungkook were doing something behind him back, but I swear I only slept with him because my father told him to, because there's no empty room in my house. What? What do you mean? Two days ago, he came to my house. I didn't want Jungkook to see him and complaining to my father, so I told him to hide. Then Jungkook came to my room and what? Jungkook said things what were not true. What did he say? He slept with me, but that's the truth, right? But we didn't do anything, and Minho misunderstood. He thought him and I had love making, and that's why I didn't want to do it with him. Jimin, Tae, I want to ask you something. Tae, what? Jimin, why don't you want to have love making with Minho? You always tell me you love him, you are afraid to lose him, but why? There was silence. Are you sure you love him, Jimin? Jimin, it's okay if you can't answer it, but I know you. I know how you are, and when you are with me, no, you are not you. I'm scared, Jimin. What? The reason I don't want to have love making with Minho because I'm scared. I'm afraid to regret what I did. You know, this is something I never done before. Look at me. Look at him. Trust me, your heart even what you guarding for from the bad guys out there. Why do you have to make things difficult for yourself? Jimin, I can't. Jimin, you can. I know you can. How? Jimin, believe me, if you lose something, God will give you something better. The sound of the phone ringing took Tae by surprise, and when he looked at his phone, he saw Jungkook calling him. He looked at Jimin, and Jimin just smiled. Hello? JK, I want to go to the supermarket. Do you want something? Tae just looked straight at Jimin, and tears rolling down his cheeks. Can you pick me up now? JK, but you please. JK, okay, I'll be there now. They hang up the phone. Something better comes sooner, Jimin said with a smile. After 30 minutes, Jungkook finally arrived. They walked over to his car and got inside. JK, have you been crying? Why are your eyes puffy? But why do you always want to know? Can we go now? Jungkook drove off his car to supermarket. On the way to supermarket, no one was talking, only the sound of music was heard, and when Jungkook started singing, they turned to him. What? You can sing singing. JK, do I sound good? Sick. Immediately turned his face back to look at the window. Jungkook just smiled. And when they arrived at the supermarket, Jungkook went straight to the coffee and said, please, you can buy it at the convenience store near the house. Why are you ever here? They said, take what you want. They had other plan. He went with the trolley and put everything he saw. Filled the trolley full of snacks. Hoped that Jungkook would be mad at him, but when he returned to Jungkook saw another response. What? Jungkook just smiled and took the trolley from their hands and took it the cashier to pay it. They returned home and Jungkook unloaded all his groceries from his car. He saw Tae lying on the sofa with his eyes closed, but Tae immediately opened his eyes when he heard Jungkook's phone ring. He turned to Jungkook and Jungkook saw him. Hello, Auntie, what's wrong? Tae got up from the sofa when he heard Jungkook say Auntie, which means Jungkook is receiving a call from his mother. Tae stood in front of Jungkook. JK, we are fine. Yes, I was dropping him off at the campus as usual. JK, he is much better than the first day we met. You don't need to worry. Their eyes met and somehow it made it comfortable. He didn't realize he was just standing in front of Jungkook looking at him. Okay, Auntie, bye. Jungkook hung up the phone and placed it on the counter beside him. Tae, what is it? Is that my mother? Jungkook nodded. Tae, why did you lie? You said you won't lie to them. JK, do you want me to tell the truth? Jungkook took the phone and he held his hand. No please. JK, JK, are you crying because of him? They, huh? Jungkook cupped his cheeks and stroked it slowly. The body felt stupid at this time. He couldn't resist. He just let Jungkook do what that to him. JK, your eyes are puffy and you asked me to pick you up. You miss your class today. Is it all because of him? They just nodded and with teary eyes, they him. JK, cheated, he cheated on me and he said bad things about me. JK, what did he say? He said, I'd rather be by you and refused to have love making with him. JK, have you never had love making before? They just shook his head. But I love him. They are rolling down his cheeks. JK, I will make him regret what he did to you. How? JK, you will find out tomorrow. Now help me put all your groceries in. They just nodded. Jungkook felt it was a good thing for the two of them to know each other. Maybe helping him could make they stop hating him. That's all Jungkook wanted. Jungkook woke up early so he can prepare breakfast for Tae. He enjoys doing that, and the things that make him much happier is which is see. Tae eating it that morning. Tae came out of his room and saw Jungkook busy in kitchen. Young, you prepared this much breakfast. What time did you wake up? You need energy to criticize your boyfriend, right? He hasn't called all day. I don't think he will even look for me. At least you need to fill your stomach. You need energy. After breakfast, Jungkook took Tae to the campus. When they entered the gate, they saw Minho car parking there and Jenny get out of his car. They immediately turned his face and Jungkook realized it. JK, hey, you don't have to worry if he did that. Why don't you do that the same? Tae, what do you mean? JK, wait here. Jungkook got off his car, making all eyes on him. Of course, a luxury car with a handsome man in it all will definitely be the center of the attention. They saw Jungkook approaches his door and open it. Hyun, what are you doing? If Minho see him, he will get mad at me. He will regret what he did to you. Come on. Jungkook reached out of his hand and Tae held it, then got out of the car. Tae and Jungkook were really the center of attraction at that time. He all picked up later. They just nodded and he saw Minho and Jenny stood up, looked at them if them as not accepting what Jungkook was doing with Tae. Minho released his grip from Jenny. Tae, Minho, don't touch my boyfriend. Tae, what do you mean? You don't call me boyfriend when you get out of the car with someone else. This said Jungkook just looked at the two of them. Minho, Tae, I did that just to make you jealous and say bad things to me. For what? Minho, Tae, let's go of my hand, Minho. Minho, no. JK, hey, don't touch him in front of me. Jungkook pulled Tae closer to him. They stood behind Jungkook's body and held onto his shirt. You just an old man taking advantage of his innocence. Who do you think you are, huh? Go home. Don't sue him. You can ask him who I am. If you are a real man, you should be ashamed of what you did to him. You don't know anything. Minho hit Jungkook's face and he immediately stood between them. Stop Minho, go away, they said and helped Jungkook up. Hyung, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Why don't you do Thay? That's enough, Minho. Go away. And Minho left them. You are bleeding, Hyung. It's just a normal wound. He cried as he wiped the red liquid from the corner of Jungkook's lips. I'm sorry. Hey, why are you crying? I said I'm fine. I assumed. Why he is like this? Hey, it's okay. Jungkook hugged him and rubbing his back. They feel guilty. He also feels ashamed of what Minho did to Jungkook. He feels that what Minho did is not right. He gets angry when he is with another people, but he doesn't realize what he is doing the same things the people there were witness to Minho's attitude towards them.